I don't know why I'm yelling. We're right here. It's my coach voice. It's my coaching voice. So we have our first strengthening video in our Boston Apparel 261, all of that stuff. So we are getting Boston strong on our way to doing a whole lot of running. So we got to make sure our body is ready.
Wait, should we be running?
So we've heard. All right, so I set the timer for 10 minutes.
Okay.
So the great thing about this, you don't need a gym. You don't need equipment.
You don't need a basement.
You don't need a basement. We're in our parents' basement here. So what we're going to do is go through some basic, simple, fundamental exercises to start with. So what we'll do is first we start with lunges. Okay? So we'll take the right foot forward, stepping here with a reach. Okay? Now, because we're running, it looks like my leg got cut off. So if you pick up your back leg, did you feel how you end up putting more weight forward?
Yes.
So that's how we're going to do the lunges here. Because a regular lunge, most people do this, but that leaves our body in the back seat. That's like a dance move.
That's weird.
Okay, but when we do a lunging for running, we want to have a forward one here. So we're going to come forward here and then back. We're going to do 5 of those. Reaching forward. And then there's 3. 2 more because we can count. And then 1 more. Now, if you had weights, like say 3 pound, 5 pound, or if you don't have weights, you can come up with something. Here's backward, there we go. So we got our Boston Marathon bags for Christmas. So we put some wine bottles in here just to weight them, but you can just hold an object for weight. There we go. So we're going to do 5 here. 2. So you could do this holding hand weights.
A small child.
As
long as they agree to it.
That's right. Okay, but we're going to just set those down because we made our point. All right, now we're going to do the second round of lunges. So I'm going to have you stand behind me so we don't crash into one another.
Okay.
Now we're going to step to the side and balance, and then come on back home. Step to the side, balance with a reach, and come on back home. I'm going to get, whoopsie.
Whoa.
I'm going to go this way so we can both stay in the picture, okay? Step here, and then come on back. 4, come on back, and 1 more. Good, now we're gonna go the other way. So we'll step to the opposite side, reaching forward, and come on back home. There's 1, 2.
I'm a dog laying a pee on something.
Yes, that's fabulous. 3. So we will try and make these as interactive and fun because let's face it.
We're interactive and fun.
We are interactive and fun. Okay, now we're gonna do rotation. So we're gonna turn and come in this direction. So rotate and pick up that back leg. There we go. And then come on back. Rotate around, pick up that back leg, come on back. There's 3.
Oh, there's a little.
We need a little more practice here. Yes, balance. There's 4.
This morning,
Oh yeah, that's right. And 5. Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing going the other direction. So there's 1, back up, 2, come on back, 3, come on back, 4, and 1 more, and 5. Good. Okay, so there's lots of different components of strengthening the body for running. So, Andrew didn't know this, but we're going to do an on-ground component.
Okay.
So, we're going to go into a plank position here. Okay? So, hands and knees.
My socks are slipping.
Your socks are slipping. Okay? So, you're going to rope. We lost Andrea. We lost Andrea and her slippery socks. Okay, I'll start while she's getting her equipment ready. So we're going to rotate 10 times here. Okay, here we go. She's ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to 10. 5. We want to have our core nice and strong. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now we can come back and take a little break for a second. But since we're on a slippery floor, although now you just go ahead and put your socks, so we'll use them as sliders. So you can put them on. Okay, so what I'll explain here is, and on the last one, if you need to come down into a position on the knees, that's okay too. So we'll be doing a lot of examples of the strengthening, but being on ground, doing a traditional sit-up is actually detrimental for spine health, but we don't want to talk about that right now, but we'll lead you through a nice, safe exercise routine. Okay, so here, since your feet are sliding, we're going to take advantage of that.
That's fun.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, going to 10, 9, and 10. And since it is fun, so now we can go out. We've lost her again. So now we can come out to the side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. Okay. See, it can be fun. And we won't get a hernia in the process.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So another thing that running is basically jumping up and down on one leg. And I know, what a shock that is. So we need to be able to, it also increases pressure 3 to 5 times your body weight. So your body needs to be able to handle when you jump up and down for miles and miles and miles. So we want to incorporate a little jumping. And this is something that's going to be good for you because you've had an issue with stress fracture in the past, which we don't want any of those for anybody on the team or any runner in general. So we're going to do, now this we have to be careful because we're on a slippery floor, so don't keep sliding. So you want to hop side to side. I'm going to lower this a little bit. And when you do this, keep going that way. You want to have your body weight as far forward as possible because we're trying to strengthen the old booty there. There you go. Hopping side to side here. Hopping mad. Just me. That's it. So we call these ice skaters.
Yes.
Okay? And then you can switch your arms. If you wanted to have weights in your hand, you could do this as well. Now, it wouldn't make sense if we had it because I could knock you up, which we don't want to do.
That would be bad.
Okay, so just doing, 10 to 20 of these, which we're probably on about 72 right now, I think. Okay, that's good. All right, another jumping one. So we're going to go in this position here, just almost like you were in a ready position for any sport, and we're going to rotate 180 degrees. That's it, and then go back the other direction. And try and get as low as you can, because again, we want to work these muscles here and have your shoulders in front, because if you jump like this, it puts a ton of pressure on your knees. Make sure you get that booty back there, okay? Ready? Go. And again, 2. Do you listen? Can you hear your heels landing? So you want to make sure that you absorb a little bit more with your feet. That's it. Just even doing about 10 of these is pretty good. Okay, so we're going to do one more jumping one because this is going to be really good for you. Okay, so in this position here, I'm going to come here so you can see how far forward I am. You're going to have your hands down here, all the way up to all the way down. We're going to do 10 of those. Okay, so touch down here, all the weight on the front leg, and reach up and switch. There's one. Right. Grunting is absolutely permitted. Was that 3?
I think
That's
so.
it. Good. Really push off. That's it. Push off.
You push off.
You push off. Pushed off.
Don't do that. Now I lost count.
Good. Let's do 3 more.
Oh,
I'm totally making that random. It's not easy, is it?
it's not. It's awkward.
Good. That's how you know you're doing it right. 2 more. 1 and 2. Okay. Good. Nice job. All right, let me see what we've got left. Oh, 1 minute left in the round here. Okay, so next one here, we're going to really work on our single leg strengthening. So balance on the right leg, reach down, rotate to that same side. 10 of those. 4. And ideally, you want to do this barefoot. There's a reason why we're doing it barefoot. You have 4 rows of muscles on the bottom of your foot. This way, they get worked that much more as opposed to being in the shoe, okay? So it's as you need, more to work on more stability, you'll get stronger and stronger. Good, so you're doing a great job coming over top. It's not easy, is it?
Not.
You feel wobblier on this side?
Actually, I feel good.
Okay, well if you feel good, that's a good thing. That's it. Feel that working? And let's do one last one here. Ooh, timer's up. Let's go quick. Single leg balance. On your right leg, take your left, go out to the side as fast as you can. Fast.
It's like we're waving
Fast.
with our legs.
We're waving goodbye. Thank you for keeping your attention all the way through if you're still watching. Switch. I'll try not to kick you. This works on stability as well. Okay? Feel that through there?
Yes.
Work that booty.
Woo!
Work that booty. Nice job. Now you're done. See you next time.